So I needed 300 of those, 300 sheeting, which I actually have in my pocket. I needed 50 of these, which is going to be a bit of an issue until we automate it. But we can do it. We can certainly do it. Just send some of this other stuff in there. Don't care about it. Matter of fact, I should put the sheeting in there now. While we got it on our person. It's 300. I'm gonna hang on to that just in case. We need some pipage. 3 hundos. That's some of that. Have it. Enjoy it. Like it. Love it. You want some more of it? So these things... Actually, I need to look at this as well. Oh, it costs 3 for that. So the other alternative recipe was 2 and water. That would have been better. I didn't take it, though. It sounded like a terrible recipe. I didn't even think of it. Didn't think that far. Okay, so this needs steel. In order to get this... Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, let me feed this stuff where it needs to go. This can go away for now. Just keep that. So these are making stuff and things. We got some copper wire coming out. We do need more slugs to speed some of this up, but, you know, we got what we got. Can I not just throw that in there? There we go. That was weird. Yeah, I can't speed this up. Oh, we're not pulling them out of here either. Okay, we need to pull some stuff out. Problem number 1. Where do we put it? Problem number 2. This is the copper cable. Copper cable's up top. So we actually don't need this here anymore. I'm wondering how we should feed this into that. That's another issue. If it ain't one thing, it's another. That's coming out of here. That's the one we need to get to. At least that's one of them. That needs copper wire. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's split it. Split it. Can I get up there faster in a better way? Maybe right here. Oh baby, shortcut. Not quite shortcut. Almost. Can I do... Oh wait, here we go. I just saw it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. This is where the copper wire needs to go. So I can technically feed it. Oh no, this is also here. We need to do something here. We need to do something, needs to be done about this. 100%. Something must be done. Oh, that's also not exactly what I wanted, but if it gets us where we need to get to, I accept. And I think actually this can go up. This is what I was aiming for as far as, oh wait. Yeah. It's not what I was aiming for. It's not what I was aiming for, but I was hoping to get this one on the shorter end. However, oh, we need this to feed it. To feed it the opposite way. Just feed it. I think this is like right here. Just might as well double up on that. So this would go like this. This would go like this. These go like this. Get that right there. This, do a turn job. This thing connect. To a thing in some general direction. Not exactly. Not exactly. It's crooked, yeah? It's alright, we'll feed it in. Is that also going backward? I think it is. Okay, so that's feeding in. We need to get higher. Gotta get higher, baby. And then we might still be able to get through that. Actually, this doesn't need to be here. I don't think. No, now that we got that there, that's fine. We need the ability to get higher. Oh, thank you. It's actually really dang close. It's another one of these little ramp ups, but you know, It's okay. Do you not want to... Oh, wait. This is coming out. This is the one I wanted. Did I just remove something that shouldn't have been removed? Did I just do a thing that... and broke something? Doesn't look like it. Almost got yeeted clean off. This is the one we want. This is just feeding it back out. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. This is what I broke. This is what I broke. I see. This is the one I need. Okay. Okay. We're back in action. I knew I'd figured it out. Figured it out at some point in time. Hashtag big brain. Not even. I don't know if I even got that the right direction. This one I need to see. I need to go back up to grab the cable. To see what the hell direction I'm even facing. Yes, yes. Okay, so that's addressed. This we can actually fix, which is fantastic. I approve. So if we send it here first, that's what we want. That's what I want. Can we get here? We can. Oh baby, look at us go. I want this like right there, I think. Probably gonna need another one of these boys to kind of line this up where I need it. I think it's right there. Should be good. Should be good. And then you send them on up. You send them on up. We made this extra one for nothing, but I was thinking we could stack other belts on top of it, but unnecessary right now. So these are getting yeeted up. This should certainly keep up. We just doubled up on wire. And that's getting yeeted down. Okay, so now we need to move the rotors. That's also the other issue. Plates are coming in, wires coming in, we're good. These are the rotors. Now the rotors... The rotors... Do Do we need to speed these up? I mean, we can. Make more wire. We're already pushing a ton of it. Just push a little more. How about that? How about that? Okay, so I need another. Let's see what this is. What recipe am I looking for? We're missing. Oh, copper wire, you say? Thank you. Oh, is that? That's rotors, not copper wire. Dang it. Okay, so that's getting fed. Ooh! Missed it. Let's just put one of these down so I can... Oh, that was a bad placement. I want to actually make it look a little realistic. Okay, this will get me up here. Okay. Also, are we... Not exactly how I wanted it. Let's fix this real quick. Put this right here. It's a little more believable. Okay. Don't yeet yourself off the edge. There you go. Rotors I need for crafting another thing, but I also need to figure out what recipe requires the rotors to do the rest of the thing in order to know where to send these things. This, just place one down, check the recipe book. I think it was this thing. No, that's steel beams. These, yeah, rotors and reinforced plates for these things. The smart plating. Reinforced plates are being sent up, or being sent down from here to another machine. Which we can technically split to feed into here, send the rotors up here to make these. Which isn't a bad idea, actually. We would need to feed them. Feed them up, yeet them up. Is that? The answer is yes. Okay, so that's that. Send another pole on down the road. So that we don't screw our cable situation over again. Feed this one. This one gets fed a thing. We'd have to split it if we sent it this way, or we do it from the front side. Not sure the best method for that. That also just blocked my ramp. Actually, we could split it. Well, if we split it this way, we'd have to come around. Let's see. This is tight. Might be too tight for a splitter. Unless we push this up. Actually. Unless we push it up. Let's see what we can do here. Splitter? Yeah, it's too tight. Too tight. A little too tight. Also, I'm stuck. Hello? So that sends them there. I don't think we'll be able to... Yeah, it's a little too tight. Alright. Get rid of that thing. Just really need to see... you can put splitters and mergers directly onto the conveyors, remember? Yeah, so every time I did that, it messed up my belts, and I had to redo them. I just need to push it one bump higher. Like, my belts would stop feeding into it for whatever reason. And I don't know why. So that'll create smart plating. Oh, and it's just feeding them this way because it's full, which is fine, actually. We need the rotors to come up here. Eroding. Eroding. And maybe I'm just placing them wrong. I don't really know. I don't really know. It's probably the case, honestly. Let's be honest. I need to get to that one, which I could potentially do from like right here. Didgeridoo? Or just send it that way. I'd rather send it this way. I'm gonna put one of those back so it kind of looks realistic-ish. Okay, so that got yeeted up. Yeeted up, yeeted up. And this should be grading those things. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's see. What else do we need? We don't have steel being created currently. Steel beam and concrete. Are those part of like the same wire? Rotor. It's getting a little weird here. Steel beam, modular frame. Rotor and cable, which we also don't have crafting yet, but we could, because we sent we split our copper wire. Potentially. We left it open for splittage. Right there. Okay, so steel. Steel. I mean, technically, we can leave this where it's at. I mean, I know we put these out here, but we can leave those open for potential expansion. The potential is there. We can build up from here. Split off some of what's being created, because we're creating just those at the moment. And that's not... I didn't realize it also makes the other thing we need to create directly. Did I disassemble this thing? No, it's still here. The steel beams. I didn't account for that. And this concrete. So we can technically mess with that. So let's go to the other side. Let's leave that where it's at. This is cooking. It's doing okay. We'll leave it. We'll let it do its thing. And this is making the frames. Fantastic. Nails are screws are no longer an issue. Bottleneck is a little further down, which is fine because those machines are slower. They haven't been upgraded. We don't have enough slugs for all that. This is another thing entirely. We're out of plates. Oops, should have just did that. Can't afford it. We're out of rods. I think there's some in here. Okay, we just gotta yeet it up a little higher than the thing there. Very nice. These are all the rods. Rods are a little backed up because one's just going into that one. I'm not even pulling out of it yet. I'm not even sure we need it at this point. But I can save it to grab stuff out of. Is there a way for me to get up from here? Oh yeah, other side. Or, wait a minute. Those are going up there. From right here. I'm sure there's a machine that's using these plates, but I don't remember where they are. Okay, so that gives me plates. Okay. I'm not sure how high we gotta go to cover this. It's probably at least 3 up. Is my guess. It's gotta be at least 3 up, right? Oh, wrong thing. Shenanigans. Q. Foundation. 4? Four? Man. Huh. Minecraft noise? The only reason I was gonna go up is so we can send a thing across the top. Because we're gonna need it. But now I'm second guessing that. Just put it behind it. And this is making the steel ingots. The only thing that's blocking this is the iron ore, which we can speed up technically. Okay, so let's... We don't have the frames for this. I'm gonna move this anyway. We're gonna move this anyway. Let's just move it. I like to move it, move it. We're gonna need concrete here as well. Which isn't far away. But I'd rather put the thing that's gonna eat the coal somewhere like here. It's lined up, I see it. I mean, this is not exactly going to be beautiful, but am I encroaching? I am. Don't you encroach? Oh, that's gonna block that one. The coal. I mean, I was trying to keep it lined up. But if I push it over, feed one in, feed one in. That's the output. Let's just move it. Let's just move it. It's gonna be a little cockeyed. Slightly cockeyed. Slightly askew. Probably don't even need it to be that long either. Not assembler. Foundry? Can I get a hell yeah? You gonna line up with me, bud? I think that's it right there. Don't see a line though. Oh yeah, they're touching tips there. Probably should have pushed it back a little. Too late. Actually, wait a minute. Just had an idea. Okay. Yes. The answer is yes. What's the question? Push it back. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young. Not a kid anymore. This has to be lined up. Don't you tell me otherwise. How far do we want to push this thing? Ooh, right there. Right there? Yep. Count it. You feed in. This gives me the opportunity to split. And if we split, another foundry right here. Split. Boom. One pocket goes into one pocket. 8 ball. Corner pocket. One hand washes the other. I don't know what that means, but just go with it. Power pole. I had them lined up, and of course this is blocking my thing there. Not a fan of that. Certainly not a fan of that. It's not a bad placement for a pole. That actually works a little better. You connect. You connect. Okay, so now that's making a thing. The steeliest of the steelies. This thing, constructor, get deconstructed. What will you do with that huge gap between your back row and the foundry? Oh, this gap over here? This over here? This large living space? Build a house. The back? The back of this row? This empty space here? Or this space here? This is just, well, my vehicle kind of comes down here. I don't want to block any of this right here. And I was leaving just some space in case we get a vehicle of some sort to move with. Foundry's in the middle of nowhere. Not, I mean, sort of. Not really. It's near the charcoal. And this needs, I don't think it needs iron or any of those pieces yet that I'm aware of. With the exception of, am I gonna need it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? With the exception of, like, this is steel beam and concrete. That's steel pipe. Oh, wire is one combination. Oh. Well, that's rotor and that thing. Steel pipe and wire. Like, I'm not too worried about those ones because I can send steel to the other side. If I do make a building on this side, which I started to kind of do. Cable. It just looks odd out there in the middle while all your other machines are at the back. Well, this machine feels less related to those other machines, which is why I wasn't too worried about putting it on this side. Like, there's not a lot of combinations of stuff happening here. Well, except for this. Like, I see steel pipe and wire. We would need the rotors as well. And the frame. Okay, there's more related than I really anticipated. Your tractor doesn't really have to come all the way into the middle of the base. No, I know that, but I put this here with the intent to use this coal within range of the other machines, which is why I brought it in so far. But I could just conveyor it from a thing. And then just build a building here that kind of sends stuff back and forth up top. That is an option. Then I gotta remap. I gotta remap this dang thing again. And this can actually come from there once I upgrade those.